guys, Isaac with a chance here to movie review Freaks. Freaks is a Canadian movie from TIFF and stars Lexy Kolker and Emile Hirsch and Amanda Crew, and and directed by two directors of Adam Stein and Zach Lipovsky. Yeah, this movie is about a young 7-year-old girl who recently gets trapped in the house with her father when her father recently told her not to leave the house. She just don't want to sit in the house anymore. She wants to explore. She wants to get out. She wants to go to the park or something. She wants to get out of the house more. And and this old man who works for this ice cream truck who wants to take her on these adventures. Who wants to take her on these adventures. And these freaks are not allowed. Well, recently, these freaks are not allowed to live free at all. So recently these police officers, the government, the federal agents are going after these freaks, trying to kill them because they're being threatened. And now Chloe and her father have to find a way to get themselves out of this recently crazy situation of what's going on. And this is a wonderful movie. This is one of the best, scariest movies I ever seen from TIFF. TIFF, TIFF has made other movies probably from Canada because they have made really good movies. I don't know if TIFF came from Canada or other countries. I don't even know. Because, I heard of TIFF oh yeah, TIFF is from Toronto, sorry. TIFF is probably from Toronto, but this is a Canadian movie that came out September 2018, last year at TIFF. And, and now this movie came out today in the U.S. Because this is one of the best, scariest drama, science fiction thrillers I ever seen. I ever seen this 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 year. And when I seen the trailer for this movie, I seen both trailers for this movie. This movie was fantastic. The trailers told me everything of what's going on, why these freaks won't live, why these freaks are in danger. Danger. Why did they kind of look like us, but not really look like us. Um. So yeah. So even though young actress Lexy Kolker is really good in this movie playing young 7-year-old Chloe. She was talented in this movie. She was fantastic. She was awesome in this movie playing this young girl who gets trapped in the house. And Emile Hirsch was awesome in this movie. I was really quite impressed of how Emile Hirsch's performance was really good in this movie, since Speed Racer and Lone Survivor, both great movies I actually liked. And for Emile Hirsch, she was awesome in this movie playing Chloe's father. He was talented in this movie. I'm sorry. Emile Hirsch and Lexy Kolker have the best leaders role to play these characters. And even though I feel bad for these characters when they're being hunted by federal agents, police officers, and yeah, they're just going after these freaks. And why these freaks can't just live free? Because even though I feel bad for these characters, Amanda Crew was really good in this movie, playing I think she plays Chloe's mother in this movie. Even though I feel bad for her, Amanda Crew was awesome in this movie. Even though there's a character in this movie named Agent Ray, who's probably the bad guy in this movie, played by Grace Park, was awesome in this movie as well. She was talented. The performances in this movie was really good. The screenplay, the screenwriting is correct. This movie is concentrating on these. This movie concentrates on the freaks to understand why these freaks won't live free. Because I don't think you people have not heard of this movie, but even though just watch the trailer, just watch the trailer on YouTube. If you have not heard this movie before, you can just watch the trailer, because this movie's already out in theaters in the U.S. I'm really loved it. Even though this movie is out in theaters in the U.S., but this movie came out last year, 2018 at TIFF, and I feel like TIFF has been doing really good with these movies. And even though some other movies, and for other movies that I really liked from other countries, like the movie I wanted to see was Goodnight Mommy, was probably an Australian or German movie. And the Babadook I actually do want to see was probably from Toronto or something. I don't know. And the movie I did see was probably a French movie. It's called Tomboy. I actually love Tomboy. Tomboy was one of the best movies, including The Babadook. Goodnight Mommy. I actually do want to see because this movie helps me understand what's going on throughout this entire thriller film. This film has a lot of great scary moments. There's some great scary moments that's really incredible. The editing with the CGI editing was really great. They did a wonderful job. These two directors had did a beautiful job on this movie last year from TIFF, but for the U.S. they did a really good job. Awesome. Well, really, I'm just saying. Even if this movie probably hopefully makes it to the box office because this is one I really love this movie, and this movie is taking its time to concentrate on the characters, concentrating on Chloe and her father, concentrating on what's going on, why these freaks are being threatened by the government, by the police, agents, and other 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 stuff going on in this film. Just made me feel impressed. This movie has nostalgia into it. There's some great moments in this film. There's like like great thrillers throughout this entire film. The performances, like I said, the performances were really top. The performances were the latest, were the greatest of all times. And if even I this movie, I feel bad for these two characters of Chloe and her father. I feel bad for I feel bad for these characters, and Mary, played by Amanda Crew, was really. I feel really bad for her as well, but I really like her performance. But I feel bad for both of these characters. It's probably except for Agent Ray, played by Grace Park, was really good in this movie, but I didn't really like her character all that much, because because I don't know what's going on. All I know is what's going on with these freaks. They're just being threatened and getting, like, I don't know, probably just getting killed. Like, I feel bad for them. Because, if you have not watched this movie, just watch the trailers first before you watch this review, before you tell, or you can watch the movie, because I really love this. This was one of the best movies, like I said. The performances in this movie was really good. The directors did a wonderful job on this movie, trying to understand and trying to concentrate on these freaks. And that's all I gotta say about this movie review instead. So I think that's all I gotta say about this movie review. This is all I gotta say. This is one of the best movies. But by the time this movie come out on DVD, I'm definitely getting it because I enjoyed this movie so much. So that's all I gotta say about this movie review. So like I said, if you have not heard this movie, watch the trailer. Because even though any movies or shows I have not heard of, I just normally watch the trailers anyway. So that's all I gotta say about this movie review anyway. So be sure to like, subscribe, and press notification button. Follow me on Instagram and comment down below. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for this toy review on Wolverine.